Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Siti from Smart Excel, where we very much specialize in solving word problem using model drawing. Alright, so for tonight question, okay, is P4 whole numbers question 2. Alright, this is compilations of our questions in our e-workbook which is only available by end of this month. So meantime, I'll share more of these questions with you so that you can try with your child at home. Alright, let's read through the questions. Mr. Chen has $800. His son has $40. Alright, Mr. Chen gives some money to his son such that in the end he has twice as much money as his son. So how much money does his son have in the end? That's your A question. This is your B. How much money does Mr. Chen give to his son? Alright. From these questions, we know quite obvious. We need to draw two models whereby one is for the father, Mr. Chen, and one is for the son. Alright. They mention, let's read through the question for the second time round. Mr. Chen has $800, whereas the son has $40, right? So that's your at first. So you're gonna have the before. This is a before and after model, right? So let's put F for the father, and like this much is the 800. We sentence when we do model, I always advise my students, I always ensure that they what's that called, they translate the question sentence by sentence. Okay, so in this first sentence they mention about Mr. Chen, the father is 800, so we draw the father here to here 800, and the son from here to here is 40. Okay, so that second sentence done. Now they mention that Mr. Chen gives some money to the son. So it gives some money to the son that in the end, so you know you can indicate here is a some money to the son, that in the end he has twice as much money as the son. So your after model, let's draw here, will be the father and the son. The father would have, in the end, will have 3 more than the son. Let's indicate the dot as equal. Alright. So the A questions, they asked you how much money does the son have in the end? They ask for this part. Okay, this is our A. And the B, they ask for how much money does Mr. Chen have or give to the son, which is this part. Okay. Alright. So when it comes to before and after model, we need our child to understand that whatever they have as a total, okay, whatever we have as a total before and after will be the same. Example, maybe you can give them an example like, I have maybe $20, okay, he has $30, alright. I will transfer some of money, I give some money to him. Let's say I give it to $10, okay, you can give a very simple scenario, $10. Will there be a difference in the total in the both of us after I give or and before I give? So from there they can think through that no, there will not be a difference. So that's the first step when it comes to the first understanding of the before and after model. So we know that the total remains the same. So first step is to find the total. Okay, so the total will be 800 plus 40, which is 840. Alright, so we know the total here is 840, and this is also 840. Okay, your A questions, they asked you how much is the son in the end, right, which is 1 unit. So from here we can see quite vividly, right, quite clearly, that to get this 1 unit is 840 divided by 4 unit, right? So your A, you're gonna get so you're gonna put 480, we divide by 4 unit, that is 210. Okay, so that's our A question. Now let's come back to, let's go for the B. So we are done with this, right? So let's go for the B. They ask for how much does the father give to the son, right? So how do we make our child to understand is that we need to know when we do the transfer, to know how much the father give to the son, we must know how much the father have at first, which we already know is 800. We must also know how much the father have in the end, which is this part. We don't know, but we can find out, right? So then only you will take the before father, which is 800, okay, minus with the what father have in the end. The difference of the amount will be the amount he give to the son. Okay, this one also you need to get the child to understand, so we explain quite in a simple term so that they are able to digest and visualize, right? So now let's find, now our concern is to know the father at first, which we already know, so we are quite safe. So let's find the father in the end, which is this is 210, right? Okay, so we have 210 multiplied by 3 to know the father after, right? So this, when we multiply by 3, we're gonna get 630. Okay, so to know how much the father give to the son will be the initial 800 b minus 630, where it will be 170. So that's the answer. Alright, so I hope this explanation is clear enough for you to understand and coach your child better at home. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.